What we're going to do is this. We're going to talk about some common sayings. I'm going to talk about some things that are going to be kind of controversial to someone's life because it'll challenge their every existence. What I'm doing basically is challenging the world. Through what has been common that I've heard and that I've always heard from people, you know, that's reached out to me. And they've always said the same thing. And I said it too a long time ago. I just want to be normal when it comes to alcoholism, being a real alcoholic. And then we've got that down there for later. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you. Wish I could drink like a normal person. But what is that? Let's break that down. If there's going to be some nasty spirit of telling us, I just want to be normal. Okay, but let's break down the word normal. Now, listen, you got to go along. You've got to go along with this. All right, normalized. Okay, this right here equals a lot of money to a corporation, which would be, and all other nations and land, who pushes that more than anything. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're understanding one thing, because I remember when I was in Alabama, the first detox I had ever gone to, I ended up leaving it. That was the first one. I left the last one. That's crazy how that happened. But anyways, whenever I left there, that's when 16-ounce Bud Light cans came out in the 12 packs or something. I can't remember. But anyways, when I left that detox, I went in the store. Well, I mean, I didn't buy any. I did relapse after that, but not then. But I'm just saying, in the store, bam, there it is. And now, who would allow that? Seriously, you need to really think about this. You've got to think so outside the lines, because it's going to help your sobriety. It's going to help you tremendously. It's going to help others to look at themselves and see that they have been tricked big time. But what does that mean? What do you mean you just want to be normal? You just want to go to the bar and drink one beer every night and go home and then not drink anymore? Okay, but you still go through that same slothy routine. There's nothing in there. You know, who cares if the person is successful in a worldly sense? Listen, in order to beat alcohol, and we never beat it, but you do each day, you have to know the root of alcohol, which goes to alcohol, which is a spirit, flesh, brain eating demon. Alcohol. Everything in one. And that's what that stands for right there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So once you can cross that bridge of this is all fantasy land, and I'm not knocking you, because in recovery or in sobriety, you're going to meet people, and this is not against them, that are content and comfortable doing that, and with all respect. But there's always more. Because, see, we get stuck in a routine, and no one can ever really get out of it. We might be out of that, but what the fuck are we in? It makes no sense to you at all what's trying to come through me that took an army to build. But the thing is wish I could drink like a normal person. That's always said in meetings. You know, you've got, for one, if we did an inventory on every person that drinks, and that is very financially successful, this is what I can do. I would show you how their life is designed around their consumption of alcohol. What they watch, what they wear, what they drive, how they act. It doesn't matter if they go to a bar or not. If that enters the anatomy, I can show you how it changes everything in here. You don't get to tell me, well, doctor, that's a lie. We've proven it's a lie. The sicker you are, the bigger they grow. Do you understand? So, look, and the opposite of alcohol is alkaline. Because see, Al and El is God in ancient times. Al Bundy, Al Capone, Tim Allen. They love using these names. Listen, it's beyond, it's crazy how they do this. But now I'm getting off course, but not really. Okay, this is where I lose people because they don't know about the cell salts. So I'm going to write this right here. Okay, the brain is going to have more caliphos, which is potassium phosphate, than any other cell salts in the anatomy up here. Okay, so for one, you don't know about that. The normal person doesn't know this. Every day of their normal existence, they go further in reverse because of the pride. See, the pride in this life up here outweighs what's in you. At least you admitting you a piece of shit. But you at the bottom of the barrel or might be starting to lose your shit or know you're going to lose your shit and you got to do something and somehow you're on this fucking video. But you're looking to the exterior. You could be crowned with the world, with all the fake science, fake programs, fake everything, but until what's on the inside. In recovery, it's an inside job. Okay? So when we're talking this, we're projecting. But then again, we're just saying, man, I wish we are trying to imitate someone else's life. When the whole fucking time, we don't need it. Where would these people be without that shit? Seriously. Where would they be? I'm going to show you know who the ones I'm talking about. And I'm not talking bad about them. They don't know that it controls them. Controls their life, their relationship with whoever it is around them. So you don't want that fucking normal life. Do you not understand? This is serious on what they've promoted. But since they run the whole shebang, they can get away with it. Okay, now, let me get back on this. Do you see in the middle of alkaline? Because alkaline is, you are alkalinic. Okay, in the brain, gray pia matter, in the claustrum, the cloister, there's a secretion. Okay, and in that secretion, there's more caliphos than anything. And when that is eradicated and that's put in there, and then you tie in the TV, and you tie in the gadgets, and you tie in the pills, and you tie in everything that's bullshit. Doesn't matter how much exercise you do, the brain is still deficient. You still lining up for a brain disease down the road, you just don't know it. We're trying to show you, like, this is, the whole thing you're in is designed to make you sick. It's badass what they've done. You know, because people don't want to give, I mean, it'll be 9 years in December, and people, truthfully, it's like they ain't capable of understanding anything. Their brains ain't. You know, until you can understand that this system, okay, because what is all the different kinds? It's this, brands. And what have you heard your whole life? It's brand new. See, they ingrained that saying in us. I could use a racist term. They don't say it's racist, but it is. But as long as this is something that we see over and over and over, then it becomes part of us. And we do not understand this. Okay? In old times, in these olden times, or whatever, what is this? What is that? That's that. That's a brand. This is. Okay, in the old days, if I'm working for them, where would that be? It would be stamped on me. But now I wear it willingly because their brotherhood runs the whole show. Listen, yeah, look, the recovery industry is probably $5 billion a year now, probably 10. Why is there any money at all on that shit? Well, first, you got to get pills, Mac. Pills are good. They'll never happen. You go from that to pills, still nothing. Still nothing at all. Nothing. And see, right in the middle of Caliphos is alkaline. It ain't alcohol phos. And this is something that y'all don't know anything about. I can tell you this. If you're an Aries, that's your cell salt. That right there is. And then if you're a Pisces, look up that. Ferrum phos. That's going to be your blood. The oxygen carrying in your blood is very important. But we do not know that. And it doesn't matter if you don't drink that, then it's the sodas. The sodas, and see this, when the brain doesn't have any caliphos in it, it starts sucking from the body the rest of the salts, the rest of the 11, because it goes with 12 systems of the body, the 12 salts. So the reason we shake, the reason we withdraw, it's because of a massive deficiency of caliphos. It's not in there. Trust me. And see, in your world, I have to have a piece of paper to go look. I went to a fake university. You gonna listen to me? Yeah, I will. And that's your whole existence. And until you can get out of that shit, in y'all's world, it's like these companies make money off poisoning us with arsenic. It's what they do. It's the same symptoms as like flu and all that shit. It's the same symptoms as all kinds of stuff as slowly poisoning somebody with arsenic. Okay, let's go with this is okay. All right, but it's not made the way that God made it or your higher power. There used to be a process in making wine and everything. See, now it's about money and it's shit and it's disgusting. It's this spirit running rampant, along with Ahriman, that nobody knows anything about. You know, but this is, you have to really look. The normal people that you think, that you idolize, are just in another fucking trick program. They're being controlled by that shit, and you're sitting there going, you're envying someone who's being controlled the same way you are, only not as severe, not as bad, or it's all the same shit. This is a spirit. There's no particular way that this demon destroys you, but it represents alcohol. And as long as that alcohol fucks your life up and creates a routine that's justified eventually, and then everybody looks at you, you're a fucking pillar of the community, when it's all a fucking sham. You can have all the riches of the world and look so good, but you're dirty as shit on the inside. This is an inside job. That means leave that shit alone. Quit fucking looking everywhere under the sun. It's in you. You know, most of y'all watching this have all the tools from the shit you've gone through. And that's what a black man taught me, my brother Mike. He taught me how to use my past. The negative shit too, especially. and to use it, and positive all of it, but to use it as ingredients for success for each day if it's given to you. We can plan, but I don't know. I mean, tomorrow's a long way off from right now. And what's coming through me about this is, okay, fuck you wanting to get sober. You have to be spiritually starving to want this right here. Big difference. I just don't want to drink. No, that's not this. This is, I want that demon out of my life. I want to get rid of that demon. And then you got to start working on Ahrimanic behavior, Circe, which is the pharmacy, and then Medea, which is the media. Oh yeah, it's fucked up, but it's real. This is your first video of seeing, of going, it's the sorcery that you've been under, ingrained in your DNA, if you've made it through this video, that you are like, what the fuck? People say this, you need help. That's Ahriman. When you go to people and go, just come here and look up with me, and they won't do it. It's like, what the fuck kind of human being are you to not look up? And then they run off. That's testing the spirits like the Bible says. You're a demon. Running over there telling people, he ain't got Jesus. And it's like, Jesus would stand right here with me and go, let's look up with Matt. And you know what you would do? The same shit you just did. He's fucking crazy. That's not the real Jesus. The real Jesus says, man, you can do whatever. Because see, it's insanity on all levels. This is nothing. See, the TV has those individuals soaked up. I mean, they're on the snacks, the sugars, the sodas, the chemicals. That's Ahriman. Al-Cool is alcohol. Ahriman destroys you just like Al-Cool. But Ahriman is this one world consciousness that's coming. It's coming. Oh, it's disgusting what's coming too. And part of that is that mindset. You know, but until you can see, I mean, your birth certificate is stamped. It's branded with a commerce word right on it. That means property. In a hidden way to this corporation of the United States. Which is a huge, it's got to go. They've squeezed that shit for everything it's got. And see, some of y'all might be like, oh, screw him. That's that ingrained bullshit from day one. To ingrain it in you. To ingrain it in you that we are the best. We're the best. And see, all that shit outweighs alcohol. That's nothing. If you can get out of that shit, away from that demon, and then start seeing it for what it is, because this is like the Columni family, Christopher Columbus, Columni, the Medicinis, the medicines come from them. It's not the Lord's medicine. The Medicinis, is that it? And then when you get to studying, it's the, what is it? The, shit. I think it's over in Russia. Yeah, I'm getting way off topic. But the whole thing is the alcohol is like, it was started being pushed, you know, a lot of it's a lie in different places, but it has been there in different places to push it. Because I've been in rehab with people from France and Italy. One guy in Italy said this: if you didn't drink 2 bottles of wine a day in Italy, then they looked at you like you was crazy. Because he was in there trying to find some good coffee. And I was like, you're a long way from home, buddy. Or Colombia. He was in Colombia. I think went to Italy. Anyways, you know, and the whole thing is this is the kind of shit that we can sit around and do and brainstorm about. Instead, people are just sitting there on a computer, which is a design of the brain. It's crazy. It's like, go outside. Go the fuck outside and be with yourself. Quit allowing all this energy into you, because You might be motivated and then you start watching shit and then eventually there goes your motivation. The only way to stay motivated is to not break the fucking motivation. And every time that you fucking do stupid shit, that's throwing, let me fuck with the motivation. We're swaying a little bit. I'm still motivated. Oh, there's some more. I'm swaying. I'm still motivated. Oh, I'm swaying a little bit more. I'm still motivated. Oh, now I'm not doing shit no more. You see, distractions, distractions, distractions. You have another being that you have no idea about within you. And you have no idea how to unlock it. And one way to unlock that being in you, and I'm being nice, is to see this for what it is. To say someone's crazy is Ahriman, or Al-Kul, or Cersei, or Medea, or one of them. And you will say, he's crazy. That is the demon of those entities within you created through your brain, through the TV, the same way Al-Kul is created in us. Just fucking kill yourself. You justify it just like Al-Kul justifies it. Do you understand? Tell a vision. They're telling a vision, channeling sorcery, entertainment. Enter the mind and contain it. Change it any time you want. Those signals and impulses are the same to the brain from a TV as a shot of whiskey. I'm a doctor, you full of shit. Of course they're going to say no. That's the industry. You know what's wrong with this world is gadgets and all that shit. On any given day, the average person sees 100,000 images. Your brain was never designed for that, and to keep seeing shit over and over and over and over and over and over. Right now, I'm a relapse, Matt. I love you.